Hello Casio fans, here we are again. This time I'm showing you these beautiful models of Casio. They are part of Twin Graph, but they are very specific. So I would like to start from right to left. So this module is named the MN200. It's very nice and beautiful, and it is rather small. The beauty of this watch is that the buttons are located in the front, so the buttons are not aside. And this model is very special because the strap is made of leather. So I just put it in this section because this section is very specific, and I don't have, let's say, another model of the kind that you can see on the left hand side. But I like this one really much, that I have one that I'm wearing regularly. So I really like this model. So if I can tell you a little story on this one, this watch is basically the inspiration of how everything started. You guys know that you are collectors because you have the feeling of nostalgia. And this is the one that originated all this feeling for me, because this watch used to belong to my dad, and he was sharing it when I was a kid. So he was sharing it with me, and I really liked it. I was wearing it regularly. Of course, this is not a model that my dad was using back in the day because it got broken. But then years ago, I found this model in a flea market. I decided to buy it right away, and with the years, then I found the original strap. And as you guys know me, I like keeping the watches in this condition. So something special about this model is that this model shouldn't have light, but I have no idea why. I found this one with the light aside. As you can see, when I push this button, you can see the little light on the bottom left coming up. So this is what is making this watch really special, because this model is not supposed to have the light, but for any reason and for my luck, it does. Now, what you can see on the left hand side is a variant from this module. The difference is that you can see in the analog version, you can see the numbers. And this module, you can see the Roman numbers. The screen is quite similar on this model and this one, because you can see it's kind of yellowish, same as here, whereas this one is like more light. Okay, so it's not an effect of the light. It's really the screen display is more yellow here, and here is white. Okay, so I really like these variants, because this one is having no numbers, this one is having regular numbers, and this one is having the Roman numbers. The strap of this one is made of leather, and this version was released only in Japan. So I was lucky to find it years ago, and I like these three variations. That's it. There are many variations of this model, you know, different case, different colors, but these three are my top favorites. So this is what I like about these models. This one is having no light, but this one does. So this is what I find really interesting. So let me show you. If you can see there, the little light coming up there. Yeah. So I don't know why Casio was doing that. Some of the modules were having light, some others were not, but this is it. What I wanted to share with you guys is the variation and on the display, and this is what I enjoy the most. So I hope you like this video. I just would like to make a special comment to one guy, Yerko. So he's actively posting and commenting on my videos. First of all, buddy, I really appreciate your comments. That gives me the fuel to keep on going and sharing my collection with you guys. You know, right now I'm starting from general, and eventually I'm going to show you the functionality of every single watch. So I just wanted to show you how we look in display. And answering this guy, Yerko, so first of all, thank you for being so active. And I agree with you. These models are really beautiful. You also mentioned that you would like me to give some insight on other brands like Seiko. Seiko is really famous, and it was on top of the game together with Casio back in the day. But I have no models of Seiko, and there is a reason for that. The reason is that I would like to specialize and focus on one specific brand, which is Casio. As you guys know, vintage watches are really, really beautiful, and to have them in this condition, it really takes time, effort, and resources. So in my videos, you can also see that most of my watches are having a pattern, and the pattern is that I only get the square version. I don't have round, metal, or with other designs like the moongraph, which the moongraph, I really, really like it. But I feel that if I start getting into that world, I will end up investing everything, you know. So that's the reason why I only have these modules that I like, the squared version, and that's also the reason why I don't have other brands like Seiko. But I agree with you. Seiko brand is really, really beautiful, and I hope you guys can share with me any other collector who is sharing and comparing Seiko brands with Casio. So that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one. Take care.